We're starting this workout out with the farmer squats. So this is very similar to a deadlift, but what we're doing is we're actually moving the dumbbells to the sides. So you're going to start in the slightly same position as a deadlift, but now the dumbbell's out to the side. This is going to incorporate less of just the hamstrings in the back and more of the complete leg. Those quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes all in one. So one of the best exercises for those legs, especially with just a pair of dumbbells. So what you want to do is have about shoulder width on the stance. You're going to squat down, grab those dumbbells, keep that lower back straight, chest up, shoulders tight, and you're going to push straight through the heels, and you're going to extend those hips to the top position, all the way up, squeezing those glutes, and slowly let it down to the bottom position. So that finishes the farmer squats. And no, you're not a farmer now, but you're tough like one. Next up is gonna be the step-ups. So what you wanna do is take that trusty camping cooler and grab both dumbbells in each hand, and you're gonna put one foot, either the left or right side, depending on which side you wanna start with, flat on the cooler. And you're gonna be pushing through the heel straight up to the top position, and then slowly letting yourself down to the bottom position. This exercise is great for building those quads and also the glutes. Single leg RDLs, or Romanian deadlifts. This is gonna be a unilateral exercise, so we're concentrating on one side separately than the next. So what you wanna do is grab opposite hand to foot. So the foot that's gonna be planted firmly on the ground, you're gonna grab that dumbbell with the opposite arm. And what you wanna do is keep that back nice and straight. And you ever see those little birds that dip into the water? That's kind of the action you want. So what you wanna do is slightly flex that hip, bending over, keeping that shoulder nice and tight and lats contracted, keeping that lower back straight as well, bending over as far as you can, getting that nice stretch in those hamstrings, and then extending the hips up to the top position and contract those hamstrings all along the way. So you get a nice stretch and contraction throughout the motion. And what you want to do is keep everything really tight, core tight, back tight, so that way you're not reaching toward the floor and you're feeling a little bit more in the shoulder joint. So this is going to work on a lot of balance, stability, and also a nice hamstring stretch and good build. Twisting lunges. So to start off this exercise, you want to get in the lunge position, holding the dumbbell straight out in front of you with both hands. And as you drop that knee down to the floor, you're gonna be twisting towards that leading leg, and as you're pushing up through the glutes and the quads, you're twisting back with that core. It's creating a lot of instability in the muscles and the core, so you're involving a lot of energy throughout this whole motion because the body's having to do so much throughout the complete exercise. So if you wanna build those quads, those glutes, and that core all in one shot, then the twisting lunges are for you. So we just completed our at-home dumbbell workout for those wheels. One thing you gotta remember is a lot of dudes forget to work legs, but buff dudes don't.